How we doing? Happy New Year. We have the Buffalo Bills game Patriots. Today we're gonna make some chicken. I'm going to season it with some of that Monterey Jack seasoning. We have carrots, we have leeks. I've never really cooked a leek before, so we're gonna chop off the core, cut up the green end. We're gonna mince this, because I don't like to waste this as to throw away the dark green. No. We're gonna use a half a thing of broccoli, and we have this organic Maverick grass-fed beef filet mignon. And we have this pre-cooked chicken I'm gonna add to the mix because I'm a bit hungry today. We also have, you guessed it, asparagus. Okay, today we wanna bake, and we wanna set this oven to say a nice 400 degrees, set that. I have this, I guess it's like a cast iron skillet. I'm gonna start the filet on this and then add it to a pan so it can tenderize. And I like to cook my steak at home a little more than medium. So let's get that started with some butter on there. All right, let's get some olive oil. This is extra virgin Sicilian olive oil. We want to put a little bit on the griddle here. We're gonna warm that up to a nice medium temperature so that'll be nice sizzle when we get back that filet on that. Okay, so we're gonna want to cut off that tough root part. See that root? All right, so now all this part seems to be pretty good. They say not to eat this griefy lean, but I'm gonna save it. So they want to cut this up. It smells like a bit of an onion. I don't know if you wash it after. Wash your fingers. You want to cut it up. I don't know if you can see that. It's nice little ridges, and that's gonna boil down nicely. I'm gonna boil it for about 5 minutes, and that can be added to like a sauce. We're gonna chop up all that nicely and nice and thin, so it'll be like a nice onion that'll add to the nice glaze of the filet and chicken. See how that. So with the leeks, you want to fill up a bowl and you want to dip those into cold water and let that sit on the top, and so that'll get all the natural dirts off of that. So let's throw that in, a nice cup of water, let that sit for a while, get all the natural dirts, and then scoop it off the top. That should be wonderful. Okay, so today I'm just gonna boil all the vegetables for like 15 minutes and then add them to like a seasoned mix and throw them in the oven. So today I'm just gonna throw that on the surface there. I don't know if you're one to like wash your chicken, but I don't do that. Sometimes I take out like the tendons that are in there, but this is just bare, so it has some pretty good pieces of meat, chicken cutlets. They're thinly sliced. I like to pound that out though, since you know, it tenderizes that nicely, or you can just like stick it with a fork, whatever works better for you. Try to wash your hands with that salmonella. Okay, so now that we have that going, we want to season that with a lot of what we have here. Garlic powder, lots of garlic powder. That always makes it good. I also want to season the vegetables like that, but this is a Montreal chicken. Let's get that all seasoned up. All right, so this is the broccoli. Okay, so we also have the asparagus. I'm gonna cut off those really larger ends, and I'm gonna also season this with this after I rinse it off. And I was thinking about microwaving them because they really cook pretty fast and then throwing them in the water. But since we have plenty of time, we have a new year, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 coming up. So let's throw that in the vegetable bowl here. I might chop those up a little bit. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Let's throw some seasoning on that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm a bit off today. I'm getting there though. I forgot I also wanted to cut some of these shallots. I like to add a little bit of like onion taste without the onion. This is a nice like green onion they call it, or whatever, scallion. Called it a shallot, but it's actually a scallion. So don't chop your finger, but chop this up. Okay, so now that we have this chicken, I put a pan with some oil on it, and I'm gonna pre-cook the chicken on the stovetop. So we're gonna add that to the sizzling oil here. Just don't get burned. It's stuck to the pan. Alright, let's get that in. Okay, so what you want to do is now that you have these shallots all, leeks, they're all washed off that natural dirt, you want to just throw it in on top. Just take it out of the water, because the dirt usually falls right to the bottom. I'll kind of show you that at the end here. So we have all of our vegetables. It's going to be a nice vegetable medley. And you can see there's all dirt and grime at the bottom of that, so we didn't want to eat that. So we have this perfectly seasoned piece of filet mignon. We're going to want to throw that onto that hot plate. Don't burn yourself, those hot oils. You're going to want to cook at a high rate of speed. And for about 5 to 10 minutes, get it cooked on both sides. Flip it over, don't burn yourself with those oils. And then we're going to throw that in with the chicken and the vegetables into that oven for about 15 minutes. We want to cook that all the way through. Cook this. Oh wow. Nice and juicy brown on that side. Now that we have the vegetables cooked, I know, in the microwave, I figured just get them a nice head start. They get nice and soft in the microwave. So we're going to want to throw that into some boiling water. There's probably water in there already, so let's get that in there with this. Vegetables, carrots, broccoli, and leeks, and asparagus. We have some pre-cooked chicken as well. I'm going to let that soften up in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then we're going to throw it all in the oven. Alright, you can see this is nice and cooked down on both sides. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get that grill over there. See how it's nice and sizzled. You have the edges and the scorned edges with the grill side. Woo! Let's put that onto the pan here. So we also have this cooked down. You can see they're pretty much cooked on the stove here. I'm going to add them to the pan because we want to make them with those vegetables with a nice medley. It looks nice, fully cooked. I don't know if the stovetop always cooks it fully, so I like to shred that chicken. Let's see how that steak came out in the middle. Ooh, a nice medium. You want to cook that fully, well, let's show you. You can see that's a nice robust flavor there. Let's get that ready for cooking. I might throw. Alright, so since that's boiled down, we want to get this down and rinse out those vegetables. So let's mix that in with that chicken on the top there. It's going to be a nice medley of vegetables and chicken. It's going to get a little burnt. Let's hope not, because these vegetables all filled up to the top. I don't know if we need chicken broth, but it's not conventional. But I just found this Rayo's Italian wedding soup inside the cupboard. So I think what we're going to do is add that to the mix. That'll keep it nice and moist while it's in there. Mix that in. Hopefully that cooks through. And we're going to cover that and throw that into the oven. Alright, now time for cleanup pretty much. Here we go. So we're going to set the timer for 15 to 20 minutes. We want to make sure that that steak cooks through. Even some people like a medium. I'm not into. Well, alright, didn't that time go by quickly? There was 20 minutes in the oven, so that had plenty of time for it to fester. Let's get that out now. Oh yeah, baby! Let's get that in there, see how that looks. Ooh, it looks juicy. It's bubbling. We're golden. But you're so golden. Alright, so let's get some of this onto these plates. We have the holiday plates set up. We don't want to get them... Ooh, I almost smashed it. Let's get it close to the edge. We don't want to get... Alright, that's everything. We have the steak on the top. Let's get a little taste. Seasoned nicely. A little meatball.